Hi.
Hi.
Okay, guys, so today we're going to be looking, well, it's going to be like 5 parts or 6 parts.
We're going to be making a long video, and we're going to be going through a bunch of Ryan's old stuff.
We're going to be going through every book I've ever made. It ranges from kindergarten back to now.
In case you guys didn't know, me and Ryan used to make books a lot.
Yeah,
a lot of this is Ryan's
stuff. Lot. Some of this is both of us.
I threw out a lot of mine, so
limited edition. So you're probably thinking, how many are there? Like 3 or 4? Well, the answer is this.
Yeah, and it's filled to the very bottom.
Yes.
So we have a lot to go through.
Yeah, so let's start going through stuff here. So, let's just set the camera up like this, I guess.
Or I'll just carry it while you open.
No, let's set it up like this, because then it won't be shaking or anything. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but...
Alright, we need to get the right thing so you sit there.
So...
Okay, so let's get started. Hold on.
Let's get it.
Okay, let's get started. So the first
3 hobos and the millionaire.
The billionaire. So
the billionaire.
Let's look through some of this.
Wait, you should let them see.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be backwards, but alright, let's just look through some of this.
Wait, this is
alright.
Push. Just hold the camera like that and let's show them.
No, we can. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's not gonna be.
It's fine. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. So let's keep going. So the 3 hobos and the billionaire. Okay, fine. You can get this.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have the 3 hobos and the billionaire.
It looks promising. I've read this before. I remember this.
Alright, we have. This was written in 2015. Once upon a time, there was... Okay, let's not read... Actually, we have to read all of them. Once upon a time, there were 3 hobos who had to cross a billionaire's property to get to the homeless shelter. The billionaire was worth $875 billion and owned an in-ground pool with a hot tub and a rock waterfall.
Look at the picture.
So there's the
shelter
and the mansion.
I think this is one of your more recent ones, and by recent I mean like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so there are the hobos, I guess.
Okay, let's read.
But when they cross, the billionaire always runs out of his mansion and chases the hobos with a stick until the 3 hobos get to the homeless shelter and lock the door behind them. There's the billionaire chasing them with a stick.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first hobo crossed the property first. Clutch, clutch. "Who's that stepping on my brand new yard?" said the billionaire. "It is I, the poorest hobo," he said. "I'm gonna catch you," said the billionaire. "No, don't chase me. The second poorest hobo is much slower than I," said the poorest hobo. "Okay, then be off with you," said the billionaire.
I'm just saying, this is a parody of Billy Goat's Gruff. I mean, hi.
Yeah, we were writing parodies.
I guess so. I guess you were, I didn't.
No, because in 3rd grade you were writing parodies.
We had to.
The second poorest hobo came next. Clutch, clutch. "Who's that walking by me new hot tub?" said the billionaire. "It is I, the second poorest hobo. I'm gonna catch you," said the billionaire. "No, don't chase me. The 3rd hobo is much slower than I," said the second poorest hobo. "Fine, then be off with you," said the billionaire.
Wait, show him the picture.
Oh, yeah.
The picture.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Looks like that's a bunch of egg salad.
It looks like that's acid.
The 3rd poorest hobo crossed the property next. Clutch, clutch. "Who's that walking by my solid gold door?" asked the billionaire. "It is I, the 3rd poorest hobo. I'm gonna catch you," said the billionaire. The 3rd hobo ran across the property to the other hobos. "Guys, to avoid this hobo, can't we just walk around the property?" said the 3rd hobo. "Oh, I guess we never thought of that," said the 1st hobo. And so they did, as all the hobos got to the shelter and lived happily ever after. The end.
What a wonderful book.
Yes.
Okay, let's do Capitol Gate.
I think I was into architecture when I was making this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice drawing. Just, Alright, let's move this and just read it here.
Yeah.
Alright, so this was in 2013. Okay. This is Abu Dhabi. The city has a... What?
I think it's Dubai.
No, it's Dhabi. Because
Alright.
I remember it's Abu Dhabi.
Alright.
This city has a tower that leans almost 5 times more than Italy's Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, I wasn't very good at math. I think it said 0.5 times more.
Yeah. Because
This skyscraper leans this much. The skyscraper that leans this much is called Capitol Gate. It is a good thing that Capitol Gate is in the richest part of Dubai because it costs over $231 million. Amazingly, only one building costs more than that. Oh, this is a picture. The building that costs that much money is called the Emirates Palace, which Abu Dhabi's ruler spent over $3 billion to have it built. It is the most expensive hotel ever built, but Capitol Gate also needs a very good location. They figure out that if it will stand next to a... Oh, okay. I think I just...
Can we just skip this book because it's kind of boring?
Yeah, I copied this word for word off of a documentary.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. The
Alright,
Mystery Mansion.
Alright, it's about to get good. You guys know it's good when the title is The Mystery Mansion.
Yeah, so, the Mystery Mansion. Okay. One day, there was a boy named James who lived with his parents in a small house on a hill. We have to move, said his mom. Let's get in the car.
I'm gonna read James. 'Cause
As they were going down the road, James saw a massive building in front of them. It looked like a mansion. It was with a for sale sign in front. They will have a mansion. So so there's their old house and there's a mansion, I guess. So
Also, I just want to point out how all of these are typed.
oh yeah,
Pretty high quality
yeah,
for
yeah.
10-second.
When they got up to the mansion, one inside, James and his family were always saying good things about it. Wow, said James's mom. But while they were walking, James heard some weird things that his parents didn't. But of course, they bought the house for $1 million. Now he changed his mind. He doesn't want to move here,
This place is haunted.
thought James.
Yes.
That night, James was in bed, and he woke up in the middle of the night. You won't believe what he saw. And because of that, James and his family had to move back to their small house on the tall hill.
Also, I like to point out how they're outside of the car when they're moving back.
Yes. Okay, well that's that.
A scary house.
Oh gosh, this is a good one.
Oh boy.
Okay, Cheryl.
Oh, there's Slender Man.
Boo.
That's pretty good. I don't think I've ever read this.
Alright, so one day there was a little kid named Bob who was going to be Super Mario for Halloween. His friend who lived next door was going to be SpongeBob. Then their parents said, Halloween is only 5 days away. Then they both cried, yay! On the day before Halloween, Bob's family planted a new bush right in front of their house. An hour later, a thunderstorm came. There was lots of lightning and wind. Some people lost power. When the storm was over, some things were in the wrong places. Other things looked different. Everybody thought something was going on, and so did Bob. The next day, when Bob was at school, his teacher said, Pop quiz! The class said, no! After school, Bob and his friends went, okay, why did they even include the part of school?
I don't know. Why are you saying they? It was you.
Yeah, I keep thinking that, yeah. Okay. After school, Bob and his friend went trick-or-treating. When they got to the third house, they saw something behind the new bush.
It's gonna be Slender Man.
It was Slender Man. The boys ran back to Bob's house. Slender was following them. Then they saw a ghost, then a zombie, and a monster. Then Bob said, "This is the scariest Halloween ever." They kept running. When they got back to Bob's house, they got out the golf clubs and hit Slender, the monster, the ghost, and the zombie in the head, and they were never seen again.
Hold on, before we keep reading, let me just say one thing. If this book ever needed another picture, just don't use this. Make a picture of all of that, like the actual action. We don't get to see a picture of the zombie.
Then Bob and his friends were safe and lived happily ever after.
Okay.
The biggest wimp to ever be a wimp. Oh, we're getting up to the good stuff there.
The good stuff is
Oh, I think this is this video. Hold on. I think this video is long enough. It's 10 minutes. So we'll make a part 2 after this. So just go to part 2. Bye.